So guys, if you want to say hi to YouTube, you guys are gonna be live on YouTube sooner or later. It's probably inside my things to do on YouTube. So yeah, welcome to CuriousCast episode 2. Today we'll be having a discussion with Valhsia. Is that right? Did I say it right this time? Or did I am I supposed to call you Val? I don't know anymore, man. I've known you as Val for the longest time, and now you tell me to call you Valhsia. Now you ask me to call you Val. Hey. yeah, welcome in everyone. If you guys got any questions you want to ask, please do ask away for Valhsia. Now I can't stop saying Valhsia because yeah. So if you guys got any questions, type !QN. And if you guys been watching her streams, she's a new and up and coming streamer. Val roast session. Is this a Val roast session? How much coffee do we need for this, man? I don't know. Is this? If you have any questions, do type !QN, and we can get things going. We're just warming up the seats a bit first before we get into the juicy stuff with Valhsia. Yeah. So if you guys don't know who she is, she's a very new up and coming streamer. She has streamed for quite a bit. I'm not gonna mention the months yet. I might use it as a quiz later on for some VIP slots. I don't know yet. So let's see how that goes. But yeah, Wong, Mr. Wong, Faker, welcome in. Code Khan's roast session and everything. So yeah, guys. Without further ado, shall we begin? Or do you guys want to wait a bit more? You guys got any more questions? You guys know what to do? Just type !. Let me do that real quick. !QN questions out. If you guys haven't followed her, please follow her. I can't point because it's on my chat, but yeah, it's already on chat. Just drop her a follow. You know, she does lunch streams, guys. You know, she does lunch streams, and I think that's perfect for me because every time I just have lunch, I can just drop by, say hi. You know. Oh my god, I need to clip this part out. Thank you for the 4 months, man. Appreciate it, Mr. Lawyer. I'll see you soon for some singing lessons, I guess. But anyway, thank you so much, bro. We are about to talk to Val, man, guys. Charles, welcome in as well. We're just filling up the seats. We're about to go live. We're gonna have a chat real soon. Yeah. So before we start, guys, what do you know about Valhsia? What's the first thing that comes to mind when I say Valhsia? Guys, what's your impressions of her? Play Valorant? No, she doesn't play Valorant. She's not a Valorant streamer, Lawyer. She's our kambing cult leader. She made me die though. She did make me die. I feel a bit sad that as a cult leader she killed me off. You know? Genshin Impact. No, guys, come on. Wow, the roasting starts. Well, let me ask Val. Val, are you ready? If you're ready, we can begin. Val's a girl. Yes, you are right, Charles. Val is a girl. Yes. Okay. So, without further ado, oh yeah, by the way, if you guys want to say hi to YouTube, now is the time to say hi. This is probably gonna go on YouTube eventually, so if you guys got anything you want to say to YouTube, say hi. Hi Ma, hi. What? Bye YouTube. Hey yo, this man sus. Hi YouTube, I made it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so she's just getting some water before we begin. Yeah, so just give it a while more, and then we're gonna begin shortly. So I see you guys are all part of our Cult of the Lamb cult, right? So yeah, I was too. Then I died horribly. I thought I was in a cool club, you know, join Val's club, and this happens, man. YQ, welcome in. Hello everyone. I was a sacrificial. Nez, come on, G. Come on. I wasn't the first though, but I definitely wasn't the last, man. So if you guys got any questions, if you want to know about Val, Ask away, man. Currently we have 19 questions. That's a lot of questions, but we probably go through everything around there, around 19. But we're gonna filter some out because some of them are a bit sensitive. But yeah, we'll work on it. Arvin, welcome in. What do you expect? I mean, I don't know, man. Cult, as in, I thought she was gonna, save me and stuff. Easy, no, easy, please. Not yet, please. It's a podcast, man. Come on, chill. Yeah, greetings, everybody. Greetings. We're about to begin real soon. I think Val just getting some water. I don't know if she's ready. Val, if you're ready, just give me a thumbs up. Then we'll just swap screens and we can begin. Are we ready? Okay. Okay, guys. Hi, Dragon, welcome in. Okay, we're about to start the podcast right now. Let me just load on the music a bit so you guys can hear her properly. If you guys can't hear her, I don't think she's streaming right now. She's here to be, to have a chat with me. So, guys, without further ado, please welcome my guest tonight on this very special show, episode 2, CuriousCast, Valhsia. Hello.
Hello. Hi. Hi.
Hi.
Hey, why
What?
my camera so big?
Yeah, it's 16:9. What? Isn't it all right?
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, correct.
Yeah, so if you guys haven't seen her whole room now, you kind of sort of can
No,
see
this
her
is
whole
just-
room.
This is just my dining table.
Is it still your dining table?
It's still my dining room.
Okay. First question I gotta ask you is your chair.
My chair.
Is it still?
Yeah, dining chair.
Oh, I thought you bought the chair already.
Yeah, I bought, but it hasn't arrived yet because it's on wait list.
Oh, I see. Oh, you bought a special
Yeah.
one. Is it like a special type of chair?
Oh no, it's just that they don't have the size. I had to buy the small one.
Small one. I see.
Yeah, I
I see.
had to buy the small chair.
Yeah, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
So say hi to chat.
Hello everyone. I know I mentioned that I wasn't nervous or anything, but I'm still not nervous. I'm just feeling very excited. Yeah.
All right. For those who don't know who you are, maybe you wanna give a brief introduction of yourself.
Okay, so hello everyone. I'm Valhsia. Just call me Val will do, okay?
Okay.
And I started streaming 2 months ago in March. Yeah, and my reason for streaming was because I wanted to play horror games, especially Silent Hill, but I was too afraid to play them alone. And that's how I started streaming.
Wow. So, okay. First question is, what makes you get drawn to horror?
The story mainly is usually the stories. The horror stories are pretty good, and they can be very disturbing sometimes.
Disturbing. So,
You don't play horror games, right?
okay. I have to admit that I'm a scaredy cat when it comes to horror games. I played this game called Medicine, and let's just say I felt sick and needed medicine after that because Medicine is a very, very, very scary game, and it's very puzzling. It's a very puzzle-based game. I realize horror games are very puzzle-based. It's not really just like go through, get scared out of your mind, and just move on from there. Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
I think maybe I'm pretty disturbed myself. Maybe I'm sick in the mind or something. I don't know.
Yes. I mean, I don't know. I'm not agreeing with you. I mean, a lot of people like horror stuff, right? But I just can't get over jump scares. Like for me, jump scares is a big thing. Do you like jump scares? Does
I
it?
hate it. I hate jump scares.
Yeah, why do you play horror games, yo? I don't.
Because I want to know the story. I want to be immersed in that, You get what I mean?
You can always just read the synopsis and and kind of like move on with life, right?
Not
reading a book.
true. Not true. The feel is not there, lah.
Oh yeah, Robo has a point. I play Horrorant. It's quite a scary game.
Horror run as in Valorant. I get it.
No, but it's actually quite scary, especially around corners where you don't expect people to actually come in. No, but I mean you play for. I tried to get you into Valor, but I guess it's not your cup of tea, So fair enough. Yes. So, with that being said, shall we begin from the very beginning? Yeah. So if you all don't know, Val is a nurse, a nurse, ex-nurse, right? Is that right? Yeah. So
yes,
she worked mostly in the operating theater. I didn't know what that was until recently, because when someone said to me OT, I thought it was overtime, and not really working in an operating theater.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I did. My bad. I should have said operating theater.
I was like, what's OT, man?
Yeah.
Huh. We're too long in this place. Yeah. Is she a neurosurgeon? I don't know. Are you a neurosurgeon? First question out.
Nope.
So she assists doctors with operations in the theater. That is a heart surgeon. She plays with our hearts.
Oh, so Zero.
I
don't.
You don't.
I don't.
Okay.
Okay, but like some background about like what exactly my nursing job is, right? That previously I was in one of the hospitals as an operating theater nurse, but then subsequently I left because my bond ended, and I just couldn't do a nursing job anymore.
So 5
so
years.
I went to go and try. No, 2 years. 2 years when I started nursing.
I see.
When I just graduated. Then, after I was done, I took a break for another 2 years, and in between then I tried a lot of different other jobs. Like I went to help out my friend's bar as a waitress.
Wow.
That kind of thing. And then I also did embalming.
As in for dead people?
Yep.
So
I did embalming.
So do you see any supernatural things happening there?
Never. In fact, for that period of time when I was involved in the embalming, the industry, right? That period of time, I was more afraid of people than like hantus,
Huh? How come?
I don't know. It's just a vibe that you get.
It's a negative energy, is it, of people with their deceased family members or as such?
It could be. Yeah, during that time I saw a lot of interesting stuff also. Like we have bodies that came from autopsies, that kind of stuff. The body was all blue and grey and waxy, that kind of bodies.
Getting weak in the knees, guys. Oh my god. Just thinking about it, man. Smurfs?
I haven't gotten the juicy parts yet though.
Bobby says Smurf.
Smurfs, yeah, kinda Smurfish.
Yeah, so wait, let me just go through my questions here. I'm very bochap one when it comes to when it comes to this type of thing. So episode 2, guys, yeah. Yeah. Wait, where is it? Yeah, okay, here we go. Okay, how do you decide to become a nurse, and how do you end up specializing in being an OT?
Okay, so after secondary school, I didn't know what I was gonna do, right? And then, there's only like Poly and JC that you can choose between.
Yeah.
And my dad is actually one of the first DJs in Singapore. So actually, he wanted me to. Yeah, for real. There's like newspaper articles of him from like 19 don't know what, like just very long ago. So he wanted me to be a DJ actually. But then I said no because not sure if I should say this here, but I think it's cool. My mom, I don't think my mom is here anyway. So I decided that I am not going to go that route because he wasn't really supporting the family. So I didn't see as being a DJ as something that can support myself, Then I got to know that in like Sing Health, all those, they do have like bonds that you can sign on for
Mhm.
like maybe like 3 years to go ahead with. They will provide you with like the expenses for school, monthly allowances, and all that. So I decided to do that. I kind of psyched myself into it also because seems to be very hands-on work that I like, and it's a skill that can help to save lives. And indeed, I did use those skills even when outside of
Mm.
nursing. So that was very, very useful.
Yeah.
And that was how I became a nurse.
So just to summarize, it's just that you didn't want to be in your dad's shadow. You want to make your own way, basically, right?
Yeah.
I think I have the same sentiments when it comes to me, because my dad also wants me to become an interior designer for events
Ooh.
company and stuff like that. But I just like, you know what? It's okay. I'll make my own way. I do my own thing. So now I'm an IT professional.
Uh-huh.
Nothing related to any of the line of my dad's doing or anyone. So like uniquely my own that I can call my own. So yeah, pretty dope. Yeah. So how long is the nursing course, by the way? Like for
The
those
nursing
who's
course,
yeah.
the nursing course is 3 years. I think NYP and NP both have them. And if you want, you can sign on for the bond. But so if you sign up for 3 years, then after you graduate, you have to work for 3 years with the hospital. Yes, and
So
and I can tell you, I just want to put out there that they can be very sneaky. Okay, my first year, so 3 years in poly. My first year in poly, I only went to go and look for this bond thing, like at
yeah.
the end of the semester, which is end of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Then they gave me this contract that says that I have to sign for 3 years. So means that my bond will be 3 years, right? And
So
then
4
I went to
years.
go and no, so total 3 years bond, even though I'm only left with 2 years of school.
Oh my god.
Yes, correct. So I went to go and consult one of my seniors, and she gave me this. Wow, I'm super grateful to her, man. She told me to tell them that my guarantors are not around, not in Singapore, and they will only be back the next year. So I managed to sign the following year at the start of year 2. So my bond was only 2 years.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh
So
my
guys,
god.
if you have any bonds to sign, right, make sure you be careful about it. Yeah.
Wow, that's a very very nice loophole to have, and nice of your senior to tell you in advance or what to avoid or how to get out of
Yeah.
an extra year. 1 year is a long time.
Exactly.
It
By the
could.
time when I ended when I was ending my second year of bond in the hospital,
Yeah.
I could barely take it anymore.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Second year. So okay, when you first entered the hospital, right? How was your first impressions? Like,
My first impressions of the hospital, I think it was okay. I think most of you guys, if you went to poly, you know that after every semester, you guys get like a break for a month. But for nurses, for nursing students, every month, as in every semester break, we are always at attachments. So we never get any breaks.
damn, that sucks.
So yes, that sucks a lot.
So that means you never had those like go holiday with your friends overseas.
Oh, never, never, never. Not during school time, man.
Oh, that. I mean, like, okay, so who's in charge of you? Like, so is the staff nurse in charge of you, or is there someone lower than a staff nurse that's in charge of you?
You mean as a student?
No, I mean that after you graduated, right? Then you get posted to a hospital, right? Or you find a job in a hospital, right?
You
Oh, so
find
how
a job
does
in
that
the
job?
hospital, or if you are bonded, then like for example, mine was Sing Health, and my attachments were mostly in SGH. So I went to SGH, and you can tell them your choices on like which ward you want to be in. And so I went to the orthopedic ward, which
Orthopedic.
the bones ward that I was usually posted in during my attachments. Yeah.
I see. So you managed to get a specialization instead of just those ward nurses who just like go around do the rounds with elder care generation and stuff like that.
Yeah, there's actually a lot of different specializations. There's somebody mentioned neuro, then there is oncology,
Why not do
and then
X-ray? X-ray
respiratory.
fun what? No me?
X-ray? No, X-ray is not fun.
How's it not fun? It's like you get to see people's bones every day under the.
You will see until you're sick one. Plus, let's not forget about the radiation, okay? The radiation that you're exposed to every day if you work there.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, you have to wear that thingy to say whether you're radiated or not, right? Or something, because you get exposed to X-ray on a daily basis, right? Doing the job. Yeah, maybe it's not such a good area to do. So how was your orthopedic department like? Like in terms of like dynamics, is it like very drama, or is it like okay? Like I don't know how it is.
Okay,
like
back in the ward, it was okay. Everybody is cool and all. I think the most fun time is when it's night shift.
okay.
Nothing sassy happens during night shift.
Oh,
Like, it's just
man. I
very
mean, yeah.
chill.
Okay.
And then I think there was one time like one of the nurses was like, she saw something at the ceiling.
Oh shit.
So we all went to go over there, and then like somebody had a phone. Somebody had a camera or something. So we took a photo of it, but we cannot see anything there. So yes, we will talk about the horror stuff later.
So you actually saw something lah.
I have never seen anything in my life.
Ever. Okay. Yeah. So from there, so orthopedic was just for your attachments for the ward basically during your studies, right? Or is it?
Yeah, and then okay, so I was mostly in the orthopedic ward, and then okay, I have to go back to like when I was in school. During the attachments, attachments are very necessary because each attachment posts you to different departments, which includes KK, new infants, neonatal, and like you take care of kids and all that. Then there's also one attachment which is operating theatre. And that was where I realized that okay, this is what I really want to do. So when my bond started and I graduated, right? Then I asked for operating theatre.
Oh.
Yes.
Did your classmates be like, what? You want operating theatre? Or is it like, oh, that's cool?
No, they were, but there were there's some drama surrounding this because I was mostly in the ward for attachments, right? And everybody say, oh, don't go to the operating theatre. It's very bad.
In what sense?
It's very bad. Like no idea. They just say that it's very bad.
It's a stigma lah, basically.
Yeah, something like a stigma, but they haven't been there, but they know that it's bad. But I wanted to do it, so I went in there and it was okay. It was better than the ward, I would say.
Yeah, I think ward life is very monotonous, right? Like you just go through the same thing, see your schedule, do what you need to do, then.
Yeah, quite. It's pretty mundane in the ward. Still very rewarding though, because that is where you get like contact with patients. In operating theatre, not so much. Because by the time when you see the patients, it's either before they have the surgery
or after.
After the surgery, or during the surgery when they are asleep. So you don't really get that much patient care involved there.
So in terms of dealing with patients, have you what's the worst and best interaction you have ever had with a patient?
The best interaction. The best interaction, I think the one that's in my mind, I kind of find it the best.
Yeah.
Was I was in charge of the male ward once.
Okay.
Male ward once, and then this guy, this very charming old man. He is very cheeky. Okay, he's very sassy, but he's very charming. But he's very cute. Okay, so I brought him to the toilet because we have to bring our patients around.
Right.
Because we want to prevent falls. Falls are a very big thing in the hospital. We have to write reports and all. So I brought him to the toilet, and then he was like, he went to go and do his business in the cubicle. And then after he came out, then he asked me, do you want to see my banana? Then I was like, no, I don't want to. Come on, let's go back. And then after he just smiled, and then he just giggle and go back. So it's kind of like how you handle the situation, okay?
Okay.
He wasn't sassy anymore, but I think we both gained sort of like a level of respect for each other. Okay,
You
I will
got
accept
game.
your jokes.
I accept your
But
game, but
no.
nah.
Yeah, but yes, okay. Yeah, you know that kind of thing.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Then how about your worst interaction with the
My
patient?
my worst was when I was during my PRCP, my final attachment, year 3 in poly. I got strangled by a patient.
No shit.
No shit, yeah. The nursing director had to come down, and the security guard from downstairs came up as well and asked me to write report. Or yeah.
Oh my god. Strangle you for
Yeah.
what reason? Like, do you
So
forgot to do
it
something?
wasn't. No. It was basically, it was afternoon shift, about like maybe 7-8 p.m. Okay, so patient call using the call bell, and then I went over there. This patient, he is very eccentric. He's a tall guy, well built, and he doesn't speak a lot. He's just very stern. But you would think that that's just his personality. So I went over there, and he said that he wants to go to the washroom. So I made him sit up at the side of the bed. And then as I was trying to like assist him up from the arm, he grabbed me by the neck. And then me being very small, I'm only 150, he was about 180.
Wait,
So
you're 150?
yeah, I'm 150. I'm super tiny. Okay, I'm glad that now you know. I don't want you to get a shock when you see me on a Saturday.
Okay. Fair enough. Luckily you tell me. I could have seen you like 170 or 180, you know?
Okay, that's the thing. I don't know why. Why would you think that I'm 180?
I think it's your camera angle.
My camera angle?
Yeah.
What? Okay.
Okay. Based on where you're sitting right now in your background, you're definitely sitting way higher than your background. So the assumption would be that you're like 175, 180.
Oh, I get it. It's because that table behind me is a very low table. Yeah.
I mean, okay. No, nothing. I mean, no judgment. I'm just like, because I had a different impression because of the way you angle yourself on stream, you know. So, yeah. So
180 is a bit too much though.
okay, maybe 170. No, I was thinking around 170.
Okay, that's good because a lot of people have like seen my photos and they also think that I'm 170. I don't know why.
So the chat is going on. Also, a lot of people say 150 with exclamation mark and question mark at the same
Yes,
time.
I can.
See, everyone has the same perception as me. It's not only me, okay?
Why?
I don't know. And Rockworks welcome in as well, SJ, everyone. I was just talking about what were we talking about? I just got stunned when you said 150.
Yes, we were talking about. Oh, yes. So the patient was 180 and I'm 150. So I was trying to assist him to get out of bed, right? Then he put his hand this way onto the back of my neck. And then he just like kind of used his full weight to like push me down. Then I kind of felt like something was wrong. But he grabbed for like quite long. So I was like, something's wrong. So I made him, okay, uncle, you wait a bit. I think we need somebody else to come also. Like one person, not enough. Then he didn't want to, but I managed to make him wait there while I call my senior, who is a guy, to come over. But no, sorry. Before I asked him to come over, right, I went out of the room, and then I just started to tear. I started to cry.
Oh dear.
Then they asked me what happened. So they went over and they tried to bring him to the toilet. And I cannot really remember. I think there was some like he was trying to be violent and whatnot. But yes, that was what happened. It left a mark, a very deep, a very dark bruise at the back of my neck.
Oh dear.
And it didn't go away for like about 2 weeks or so.
Oh my god. Yeah, so Limo is asking questions. So we just going through the flow. I'm not gonna ask a question for question, you know, as time goes on the questions do pop up.
Yeah,
you know. So it's not like I'll be like, hey Val, by the way, what's your next question? The next question I need to ask you. You better answer right now, man. Okay. So One of the questions that Chet asked is, what's the scariest ghost story you have in your early years of nursing? I'm guessing it's the strangling one, right? Not ghost.
Wait, but that's not ghost story though.
Okay, do you have a ghost story from back in the day?
I do, but I did not see that ghost. But I can tell you what exactly it is.
But were you present there, but you didn't see the ghost?
I was present. I didn't see that ghost.
Okay.
So this was that was when I was already a staff nurse. And then like we have like enrolled nurses as our colleagues also. They're from ITE. So if you graduate from ITE, you'll become an enrolled nurse. If you graduate from poly, then you're a staff nurse. And staff nurses are usually the ones that are in charge. So basically that was morning shift. I usually arrive about like 7. About 7
AM. Okay.
7 a.m. for the roll call and the passing of reports and all that. And because I had stuff to pass on also, so I didn't go into the room, the room that I was in charge in until about 9 a.m. So by the time when I went in, it was all bright already, and that room that I was in charge of, there were 6 beds. So you just imagine like the moment when you go into the room, on the right there's 3 beds, on the left there's 3 more beds.
Okay.
Yeah. Then one of the patients at the right corner at the end signaled me to come over. She was like, come.
Okay.
So I went over and I asked her, yes, how are you? Like, are you okay? Then she spoke to me in Chinese. She asked like, 你怎么换衣服了? How come you changed? How come you changed your clothes?
What?
She asked me how come I changed my clothes. Because I was wearing white, correct?
Yeah.
Then she was like, how come you changed your clothes? I said, huh? I just came into the room only, lamb. Like, I didn't come into the room just now. I think you saw somebody else.
Wow.
Then she said, no, it's you. It was you. And you were wearing something different. Then I asked her, wait, what time? Then she said 6 a.m. But I wasn't there yet. And then I asked her, okay, so you said I changed my clothes, right? What was I wearing? Then she said that I was dressed top to toe all in red. I was wearing red from top to toe. But that is not me. I know that is not me.
Okay, then talking about colors, what's your favorite colors? What are your favorite colors? If you say red, then nothing to say already.
Pink lah, I think pink, something pastel, I think.
Pastel colors.
Yeah.
Red in Chinese folklore is very fierce.
But the thing is, I don't know whether I should believe her, right? But the patient opposite her, she's a very knowledgeable lady who's always reading a book, and she can be trusted one. So I looked over, and then that lady was already staring at me, and then she was behind a book, and then she looked up, and then she was like, she nodded her head. She saw that.
Right beside you?
She saw me also.
Oh my god.
So yeah, that's my own person. That's my only personal encounter, I think.
Oh my god. Wow. Let me see any more questions. Let me see what people ask. We keep it with the same topic of. Okay, so another question is: did any patients try to get personal with you when you were working as a nurse?
Try to get personal as in the one that asked to show me his banana.
Besides that,
Besides
harassment.
Harassment, no.
No.
Usually when no, because usually when I'm at work, right, I think people can tell what kind of vibes you give. And usually when I'm at work, I'm very serious.
Yeah, damn.
Yeah. So I think they won't try lah. I did have patients who asked my senior for my number. But I think that is just...
But that's between colleagues, right?
It's between colleagues. No. This dude that asked for the number was a patient.
Oh, but asked for
He asked for my number through my colleague.
Ayo, why no kahunas to ask you straight? Why must proxy through someone else?
No, the thing is, I only saw him on the very last day when I helped to discharge him and send him downstairs.
Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe that's how he remembered me, and then he couldn't like ask. So he managed to contact the ward, and then it so happens that my senior was the one who picked it up.
Mm-hmm.
So yes.
That's awesome. Okay, next question. Can you share with us a particular memory, a memorable experience you had while working in the operating theater?
Memorable experience?
Yeah.
Okay, I think I know what to share.
What? I didn't say anything.
Yeah, I've told you this story before, but I think everybody deserves to
Yeah.
hear
Yeah,
this.
it's
Okay.
yeah. Go for it.
This
Go for
was
it. Juicy story, guys. If you're looking right now, now's the time to come back and listen.
okay. So this wasn't in my theater. This was in the theater next door. Okay, but they had a lot of complaints that the room was very, very stinky, very, very smelly. So later on, I got to find out what exactly happened. It was because a guy, a male in his about like 40 plus, he came into the hospital with a stomach ache. And so, yeah, it was something stuck up in his ass, okay?
Okay.
Yes, there was something stuck up in his ass. I tell you, this kind of thing is very common one. Every hospital will encounter that, okay?
A guy with something stuck up his ass.
Yes, except that this encounter was one of the more extreme ones.
Okay.
He basically when they took it out of his ass, it was actually a dildo.
You can say it. It's M18 here. Don't worry. Go for it.
Okay, it was a dildo attached to a children's electric toothbrush. So, you know, and the electric toothbrush was the Spider-Man one. This was like, yeah, it was, and it had been stuck inside him for very long, and that's why he couldn't get it out. Now, the more juicy part of it is that so the surgery to take it out, it was over, and then we actually heard that the wife actually went to the doctor, the main surgeon, and asked him, "Hey, so what happened, ah?" So, well, we know that the wife didn't know what happened either. So, why did he do
how?
that?
Wait, so
Right.
the wife found out.
No, the wife didn't know.
So you guys kept confidentiality, like you didn't tell the wife.
Of course, no, cannot tell.
Because it's like super sensitive, right?
It's super sensitive, cannot tell.
Damn. So you're saying about after you guys remove it, then what happens when you remove it?
The room stink, lor. The room just stink, because it's been stuck in there for so many days. Other incidences include other hospitals have found pen. Pen is very common. And another one that I remember was
How does a pen get stuck? Okay, never mind. You know what? I don't want to know.
pen. I'm not surprised. Another one was Fuji Apple. You know how big a Fuji Apple is?
What? Fuji Apple?
Yeah.
Oh my lord.
And it's a Fuji Apple, and we know that it's a Fuji Apple because the Fuji Apple sticker was there. Yup.
Oh my god, Fuji Apple sticker. You got any more stories on this? Like any personal experiences while working? Like any funny ones?
Funny ones? No, not really. I don't think so.
Okay. Has anyone actually woken up while being under in an OT?
Okay, this is a very interesting question because I know from some of the maybe some facts that you guys may have read is that sometimes you may be under anesthesia, but actually you're awake. Right, I'm sure some of you guys have heard about it before.
Are you actually awake? I thought you were like sleeping.
Yes, but there are incidences whereby they say that the incidences whereby your body is paralyzed during the anesthesia, but actually you're fully awake and you can feel. I'm not sure whether that could be a
Oh my
myth.
god. Have you been under anesthesia before?
I have. It's amazing.
What?
Have you been
No.
under anesthesia
No.
before?
I think I'm immune to it lah. I mean, I never tried before, but I could be. I don't know.
You think you could be immune to anesthesia? I have to say anesthesia is a very odd thing. Is you will all of a sudden you'll just black out, and the next moment it's like 1 second later, you are awake. It's like that period of time it just disappears.
So you
just
sleep, wake up,
disappears.
and everything's done.
Everything's done, and it doesn't even feel like you're very tired or anything. Oh yes, but back to that question about waking up, right? Because my specialization is in knee surgeries, like knee replacements,
So
hip replacements,
arthritis and all
something.
that kind of stuff that you put metal plates
Correct.
inside.
Correct. Trauma also, spine also. But mainly for knee replacements, some of the doctors they like to use spinal anesthesia. So spinal anesthesia, half of your body cannot feel the pain.
So you inject the spine.
Correct. You inject into the spine. General is, you get injected into you get injected, then after you fall asleep, right?
But-
So spinal is just half the body.
But why not full though? Like, it doesn't make more sense to be a full anesthesia, or does it cost more money?
Okay. Cost aside, I am not sure, but I know for sure that the recovery rate sometimes is better for certain patients.
I
Also,
see.
some of them they do have risk of like general anesthesia if of like something bad happening. Not
see.
saying that spinal cannot give you any risk lah.
But it's so scary though.
Yeah.
You're touching your spine. That's probably the most sensitive part. To your whole nervous system is connected to your spine, ma.
Yes, that's why you must find a good doctor.
Damn.
Yes, doctors matter a lot.
So, has any of the patients have you heard of or worked on got paralyzed down below because of a very bad spinal anesthesia?
No. No,
That's why
it's
you
not
should
that
go
bad.
to Singapore to do your surgeries, guys. Come on, we're up there,
Yeah, we're up there lah.
Yeah, Wong, but what Val is mentioning is spinal anesthesia. So bottom down.
Yes, so spinal anesthesia because knee replacement, some of them they will do spinal anesthesia and you are awake.
Yeah, so bottom down, right? Half
Yes,
down.
bottom down, you are awake. They will give you sleeping gas. So even with all the loud noises of the sawing, the drilling and all that, it's like much like construction work like that. It's that loud. But you can still fall asleep.
But
You can hear it.
But do people actually want to see their knees getting replaced?
No, they don't. And they cannot because most of the time there will be a sterile cover.
Oh,
You know?
so you just hear the
Yeah, so
works
they
going
cannot
on.
see it also. They cannot see it. But they cannot feel it, they can hear it, but most of the time, sometimes halfway through the operation, you can hear the patient snoring.
Wow.
Yeah, there was also another incident. The patient was wide awake and he was in a very bad mood, so he started to argue with the surgeon. So they were like shouting at each other.
What the
but the surgeon
heck?
was just doing his job.
Just
like,
ignoring
doing
him,
his job. Not ignoring him. The surgeon was also quite
Quite lah.
got temper one lah, got
Yeah.
temper one. So he also shout back. So they were basically just like shouting back and forth. But so it was quite funny to see that happening because he was still doing his job.
Wow. It's like a night market in an operating theater, right?
Yeah.
So do you have to wear earplugs and stuff when you do all these operations? Because you say it's very loud, right?
No, we don't. Because there is a risk of the earplugs falling off into the sterile field. So that is not good. That's a no-no.
But you
Cannot
have to
wear
wear
anything.
hairnet.
Shower cap.
Oh, sorry.
Yes.
Hairnet, sorry. Shower cap.
Yeah, shower cap.
Wrong term. So
Yeah.
so do you actually have to do the steps of cleaning your hands properly before you go in, like, like that one?
Yes. Correct. But more than that.
Huh?
More than that because
Until your forearm.
until the top of your elbow. Yes, correct. Until your forearm. And then also we need to scrub, meaning that there is a piece of like sponge with bristles, and then we need to like scrub our hands. So not only doing the normal 7 steps of hand hygiene, the next step will be to open up that scrub packet, and then after that brush it and scrub every plane, every angle,
every nook and cranny, basically.
Yes.
And all your
Yes.
and you have to. Hey, that means do you have your nails cut all the time?
Nails cut all the time, yes.
So you couldn't
no
have
nail
like
polish.
whatever you have now, your nails, you couldn't have those back then.
I don't have any on my nails now, no.
Yeah, but your nails are quite long. I mean, like you can't have long nails back in the day.
Cannot.
Oh, a lot of sacrifice you do back then.
Oh, a lot.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. Okay, so basically after your whole nursing side, right? And then you finished. So your bond was 2 years basically. And
Correct.
after your bond finished, you said you worked work in a restaurant, right? With your friend or something?
I did my friend's bar.
Your friend's
just to
bar.
try out. Yeah, just to try out. I did embalming. Then I also tried out taxidermy.
So
I like all
let's
these kind of weird jobs.
so
lah.
let's backtrack to the first one where you work at a bar. Do you do like drinks and stuff, or were you like a waiter, or
Oh no, just a waitress.
so biggest tip you've ever gotten as a waitress?
Never.
Huh?
Never.
Ever?
Never ever.
Well, Angmo, go over to your friend's bar or not?
Have. Have, but I don't think they have the habit to tip, maybe.
Americans
I wasn't
do,
really
though.
thinking about that. Yeah.
Ah, I see. Yeah, I know Singapore. It's not Singapore culture, but people from overseas tend to tip because they don't know our culture. That's what I'm trying to get at.
Oh, I see. No, never gotten tip before. Except for Twitch.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, so next job was the embalming one, right?
Yeah.
So embalming. Okay, for those of you who don't know what embalming is, you wanna explain what embalming is? Generally, summarize it.
I am basically the mortuary assistant. Yep.
Yeah, but what do you do? Like,
Oh, basically we just it's quite simple lah. We clean the body. We try to drain out all the fluids and everything. Put on makeup, dress for the funeral.
but
then-
backtrack here. So, for you to drain out the liquid of a body, where's the best point on a body to start draining out? Which vein?
Jugular vein.
Jugular vein. So usually
Yeah,
you do
the
it from the
jugular
top
vein.
down or down up.
We do both. As in, like, mostly it's just the jugular vein, because that's more than enough. Yeah.
So just stab it in there. Like you don't feel like do you feel numb, or do you feel like, oh sorry I have to do this, or just stab and just do your job? How
I mean,
do you say?
I will step in carefully, but most of the time I actually feel that they feel kind of like the patients under general anesthesia. So I don't really see them as bodies.
You don't see them as bodies.
I don't really see them as bodies. Yeah, I see them as like patients under general anesthesia, because it felt the same way to me.
Except for the body being cold and clammy, right?
Cold, yeah.
Oh, okay.
The ones that came in through the autopsies are the more interesting ones, because
Okay.
they look odd, right?
You said you had
but-
stories for these?
Just one. Because
Okay.
one of the bodies came in was after an autopsy. So what I had to do was open up the stomach, and then inside the stomach, right, is all the
Organs.
excuse me, it's all the organs, but they are in a plastic bag. So basically, open up the plastic bag and then pour everything inside, and then stitch it up again.
Okay. It sounds like a lot of work. So you have to unstitch,
okay
take
lah.
out the gunk from the insides and stitch it. Then if it's hollow, then how?
It's usually not hollow lah. If it's hollow, then okay lah.
Okay. I mean, I don't know. I'm trying to picture what it could look like, right?
If it's hollow, I think it will sink. Yeah, the stomach will have a dent.
Wow. But yeah. So another thing about do you receive any Malays, or is it mostly Chinese people
For?
for all this embalming stuff? I don't think for autopsy we do.
Autopsy? No.
Malays don't usually
No.
do. So if you guys don't know, right? I think this for Chinese is a mandatory thing that they have to do an autopsy to actually determine the cause of death. But for Malays, for Muslims, right, we don't usually do autopsy unless there's a ill intent, or there's somewhat of an inkling feeling of it being a malicious crime. If not, most of the time we'll be burying the bodies within like 24 hours of death. Yeah. So a bit different process, because from what I hear from my friend is that for Chinese is that you have to go through the autopsy process before you can do anything with the body for burial or cremation or whatever.
Not really leh.
Not really, man.
Yeah, no. Autopsies cost money also. So usually people, if they die like a peaceful death, that kind of thing, they will just, call the funeral parlor and settle everything.
I see. Wow, interesting. Yeah, anyway, yeah, you were saying after autopsy, draining the stuff out, then you pass it back to the people. Was it good money though, doing this type of odd job?
I didn't receive any pay for that because I was trying to. I didn't receive any pay for that because I wanted to try and see whether I want to do it or not. So I actually went to go and find somebody who is into it. So I became like a trainee. I became like a mentee.
So how long do you do it for?
I did it for a couple of months, and then I realized that no, like the chemical hazards quite a lot.
Damn.
Yeah.
So you left, then you did taxidermy after that.
Taxidermy was for fun.
So taxidermy is making someone look pretty after they die, right?
No, not really. It's mostly animals.
Oh, taxidermy. Oh, taxidermy is for animals.
Yeah, taxidermy is for animals.
Sorry, I mistook that for another term. So Limon is also quite shocked that you actually did epidermy for a couple of months for free and not actually earning any cash from it.
I didn't really do much lah, but yeah.
Oh, okay. So there you go,
Yeah,
Limon.
so it's okay lah. I had savings back then, so as long as I get to learn, cool.
So you like all these type of odd jobs type of thing, right?
Yeah.
I see. So then you said taxidermy. So what animals have you taxidermized? Is that a word? I don't know.
I think that's a word.
Taxidermized?
A frog. I did a frog.
You did? Huh? How does that
I did
work?
a frog.
How does that work? It's so small.
Not really. I mean, if you go and buy the bullfrog from those kind of bullfrog porridge places, I think that's pretty big. Yeah, those.
So do you earn money from that one, or?
Oh no, that one is just an interest.
I see. So how many months do you do that for? Like.
That one was very short. That was a month.
So do you do cats, dogs, rabbits?
Never get to do it.
Yeah. So guys, you see she's doing it for free for interest. So if you guys haven't subscribed to her channel or drop her any bits, you guys know what to do. Poor girl here works for free and not getting paid. So yeah. And Heiko says hi.
Oh, hi Heiko. Hello. Hello everybody else in chat also.
Hello guys. Yeah. So Heiko, I was talking to Val off stream yesterday and said, oh, you know there's a shuffle that knows who you are. Then he was like, She was like, Heikel. I said, oh, okay, that's pretty fast. To know who you were, man, Heikel. Go follow her now. Yes, follow her. I think Sarah follows you, right?
Yeah.
Oh, someone got caught.
Sarah was very cute.
Local Ines. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. Anyway, so wait, let me see any questions pertaining to this, okay? Any more nursing questions before we move on down the line? Okay, another question is, any doctors that malpractice in surgery room?
No. Malpractice, I had to think a bit about this question, but no, generally no, because there are always eyes around. So usually there's no such... Nobody will really malpractice or anything. I think the most they would do is maybe like... rumors about like certain doctors going out with like other nurses, or...
Is that considered malpractice if you did a nurse? As a
No,
doctor?
not really. Not really. Just mostly like rumors or like sexual harassments. That kind of thing, but it's very rare. That's very rare.
Okay, next question. Any fights between doctors in the operating room?
Have, but like low key fights. They won't shout at each other. They mainly just fight about like who gets to use this theater, who gets to use that theater. I'm supposed to go first. You know, like I came here earlier than you. I should be able to list this patient before you because it's more urgent. You know, this kind of thing.
Okay.
But you have to understand that they are under a lot of stress also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then another question. This is a bit of a steamy one. Any hanky panky goes on in the OT after hours? Have you heard of any stories of these?
Have rumors, but I cannot say.
Yeah, you cannot say, but
I cannot say,
rumors
but
are.
rumors that there is this doctor and this sister that had something going on.
Oh, I thought, real sister, what?
No, as in like the hospital,
Church,
you know,
yeah,
the
yeah.
nurse manager. Yeah,
I mean, it's just
that
rumors,
kind of thing.
You cannot
It's
say,
just rumors. We don't know whether it is true or not.
Allegedly, allegedly.
Yeah. But I mean, the hospital has so many cameras around. Operating theater, most of the rooms have at least 2 or 3 cameras in each operating theater. So
Wow.
yeah.
Oh, that's quite tough to do anything if you want to do stuff in there.
Yeah, quite tough.
Galen, that's a no-no, man. That's incest, bro. Hell no. Hell no, bro. Hell no. Okay, I think probably got one last question here for the nursing side before we move on. And a lot of personal questions here though.
I'm cool.
Alright. So if you guys
Bring it
wanna know. Wait, what's that last question I had? Okay, I don't think there are any more questions. Unless Chat, you have any more nursing questions before we move on? Last call for anyone who has any questions about nursing before we move on to talking about some personal stuff. If Valhsia's willing to share, okay? You have to make sure that she's comfortable when she shares this stuff. If she's not comfortable, Val, if you feel that it's not a very comfortable question, just say you're not comfortable to answer the question. Simple as that. Okay? Okay. So Galen asked, what's your daily routine for work? Last question for the nursing side.
Okay, this one I would like to talk a bit about like what happened after the taxidermy.
Okay.
I told myself that when I left nursing for that 2 years, I told myself I won't go back into nursing anymore. But it so happens that I was running out of savings. And somebody that I've worked with before actually approached me and asked if I was interested in the job. So I went to do that job. And that was as a medical device salesperson. So that is actually my job for 6 years. That ended up being my job for 6 years before I stopped and I started streaming.
Medical device.
Yeah, medical device sales.
So is it like blood pressure machines, glucometer, all this type of stuff?
Those are also one segment of it. But again, I went back into orthopedic. So I was dealing with knee implants. hip
Oh.
implants, all the metal stuff. So Galen's question about my daily routine for work is that I only receive my work assignment the night before. Then that is when the company will let me know, okay, tomorrow I'm going to Ng Teng Fong, tomorrow I'm going to which hospital, at what time, for which surgeries, how many surgeries. And then in the afternoon, how many surgeries do I have? And if I'm on call, then I need to stand by for this surgery at night or that kind of thing. So that's my daily routine. I don't plan to meet anybody on my work week, which is every day.
So you didn't have a social life back then?
I didn't have a social life at all. 4 days, off days in a month. Because on weekends, I'm also on call. On call 24 hours. So if there are cases that are like at 3 a.m., then I have to go down at 3 a.m., do the surgery until maybe like 4, 5. And then decide if I want to go back and sleep because I have another surgery at the same hospital at 8 a.m.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound like a life you want to live though.
It wasn't. I ended up having, I'm not sure whether it was stress related. I ended up growing a cyst somewhere on my body.
Oh my
Even
god.
though my family had no history. And then I went for a surgery last year. Yeah.
So is that how you got your GA? Your first GA?
Yes, that was how I got my GA, yes.
Damn. Wait, so cysts don't really disappear, is it? You actually have to take
They
operation.
don't. You have to take it off. It was giving me pain, actually.
So what if you just pop it and just like take it out yourself?
Oh.
Like because
no, it
cyst
doesn't.
gets very big, right? And gets very yellow. So what if you just pop it and be done with it? Or is that not a cyst?
That sounded like a cyst, but usually when there is one cyst, right, there are actually a lot more. So the one that was giving me pain, I can feel it. It was huge. It was this big. It was very huge. But when I did the ultrasound, there were actually 10 over of them, smaller
Holy
ones.
shit!
So if you do ultrasound, they will let you know that there is actually a lot more in there.
So if I were to do an ultrasound on my body, if I have a cyst, probably I have a couple of cysts in my body too, right?
Yeah, and just to share, most recently my mom went for a colonoscopy because of, I think, some yearly work routine.
Mm-hmm.
Not really yearly, but it just so happens that she got called for this routine colonoscopy check, and she's never done it before. So she went to go and check, and then after that they found another cyst or a growth, basically a growth in her colon, and it's like nothing that I've ever seen before. It was very odd looking. It looked like an alien or something.
What the heck?
Yeah, it was, and there were at least 7 or 8 more normal looking ones. But this odd looking one, she was quite lucky because the doctor actually told her that if she was late another 6 more months, right, it would be cancer.
So how do you even detect? Like, how do I know if I have a cyst on my body? Like, generally, is it like a bump on your wrist or?
Correct. Generally, it's a bump.
So I actually had one here, a ganglion cyst, I think.
That's very common.
So I couldn't bend my wrist for a while. Then I just let it subside, and now it's back to normal. I don't have this issue anymore.
Right, yeah.
So, should I be removing it even if it's back to normal now?
No, if it's back to normal now, you don't feel any bump, right?
No more. Like no more pain. If I press it, it's not painful anymore.
Then it's okay. Just don't bend that wrist and like strain it too much. Then it's fine. Mine couldn't go away. Mine was very hard and very painful.
Oof.
Yeah, so that one I had to. Luckily, I was still with the company back then, so I had company insurance.
Thank God.
Yeah, thank God.
Wow. Yeah. So guys, if you have a cyst and it's not going away, you know what to do. Go for a general anesthesia and enjoy life.
No. Please don't. No. That's a bit too fast forward. Just go and see a doctor.
Yeah.
Doctor will tell you what
Yes.
to do.
Just go see a doctor. Don't go get GA straight away. It's not like the.
Yes, please don't go and poke your own cyst or pimple or whatever. Okay, it's bad.
Kelvin, welcome in as well. We're just talking to
Kel.
Valhsia. Do you know Kelvin?
Yeah, I know. My
Nice.
friend.
Yay. Yeah. So down to okay. you have the goriest story? Any goriest? Like, what's the goriest story that you have?
I had two actually. I'm just going to keep them short. One of them was I was in the ward. There was this lady. She had a fistula. So a fistula is something for like kidney dialysis patients. They have it on their arm for them to do kidney dialysis. She was going to be discharged the next day. But it so happens that when she was walking back from the toilet and she was almost reaching her bed, her fistula burst. So it was the first time that I saw literally like a blood water fountain coming from somebody's arm. It was just spraying. It wasn't even like those kind of like in movies, just fake blood spray, but it was really like a fountain of blood just spraying everywhere on the table, on the floor. She is.
Thank God.
She is. Like, we managed to like help to bandage her and everything. She needed a blood transfusion though. She needed a blood transfusion.
Oh.
Yeah.
I see.
And she ended up couldn't be discharged the next day, so I felt really bad for her. But she was very grateful because I was the first one who rushed over to help because I wasn't afraid of blood at all. So she was super grateful. She held onto my hand and then she looks super poor thing. Yeah. But this is the kind of experience you get if you become a nurse. Okay?
I was the closest thing. I was a medic though, but yeah. Was it a paramedic lah? You can say.
Oh yeah. Okay. Then another story about the goriest stuff was, I was already a medical device, salesperson. Then I went to this operating theater. So, okay, imagine this is the knee. This is your femur. This is your knee. Okay.
Yeah.
So this operation requires you to like open up the knee, saw everything.
Yeah.
But there's also an extra step whereby the surgeon needs to hammer in something to make a stem so that the implant will stay in your knee.
Yeah.
So it's a standard, it's an SOP procedure that you have to do it. So he's very heavy-handed. So when he smashed it, right, inside your knee, there's a lot of fat, a lot of blood, a lot of liquids and fats.
There's fats inside your knee?
A lot. It's very oily actually. Your knee is very, very oily. I mean, not just you lah. Like all of us.
It has to be, right? Because it's a joint after all. It needs to be well lubricated, right?
Basically, your whole body has a lot of fat lah. Yeah, it's very normal. It's like in the knee. It's everywhere. It's in the hip. Oh my God, Mizu.
Yeah, I'm.
My bad. You know that I don't. I don't mean that. Okay,
no,
but
I know. I mean, like, yeah, we have a lot of fat in our bodies. Okay, let's continue from there.
Just imagine this is the knee, the tibia, and then we mellow in something. So I was standing a distance away. But there was splash.
Wait. So when the doctor hit the kneecap,
when not exactly the kneecap, it's already sore, so it was already
so like kind of attached.
Just
to
that
the
we
new
need to
kneecap.
put a stem.
Oh yeah.
We need to put a stem in there.
So like a new.
He melded in.
A new house thing, but you know when you want to drill, you have to have the sockets before you can drill the main thing, right? Is that what you're talking about?
Correct.
Okay.
Something. So he needed to knock in something, and the blood and the fats and everything just splatter like quite far away. I was standing a distance away, but I have to watch the surgery because I need to tell the nurses, okay, which step is next, and you need to fix this thing with this thing
as
and
a
pass on.
salesperson, why are you telling them what to do?
That is the job. That is my job.
Oh, for your medical device that you're selling them, you need to tell them how to fix it.
I need to tell them on the spot which one to look out for next. And if the surgeon changes his approach, I need to tell them, okay, you need to unfix this one and then fix with the other one. We have a lot of things to manage. Sometimes the surgeons, they don't know what they're doing, and we need to remind them, okay, you better set this to 6 degrees or like 5 degrees.
Sounds like
this one 3 degrees will be better for the patient, that kind of thing.
So do they have like a protractor to measure, okay, 3 degrees, okay, or is it like a machine or?
They'll have so these are all the devices that's already inbuilt into the consignment, onto the apparatus, and each apparatus set is like 10 kg.
Shit.
Each knee requires at least 8 trays of these. And each tray has at least about maybe 20 to 30 items of different sizes, different attachments that we have to tell them what to do.
So a mechanic for a human being, like, basically, with all the tools.
Correct. Yeah. And that's why we need to be there, because there's so many instruments, so many different
How
companies.
to remember, right? There's so many different things.
Exactly. So the nurses cannot remember like which one to fix. So this is when I will guide them. Okay, you don't panic. Just pick this one up, turn it to this angle, and then you need to press in this and then fix up, you know, that kind of thing.
It sounds like you had a lot
Basically-
of fun, though.
It's actually very fun. Basically, when he knocked in, right, it splattered and it flew into my eye. The blood and the fat flew into my
Into
eye.
your eyeball
Into my
white
eye.
sock.
Into my eye. And behind me, the computer and the walls all had blood also, and the
So do
yeah.
you freak out or what?
I was like, oh shit, because like
You don't know
We're
if you have
very-
any diseases or what, right? Then suddenly go into your eye.
generally, yes, we are very afraid of this. But the worst thing is when I went over to like the next door where they scrub, right? Because there's a sink there. So I tried to wash my eye, and after I washed away my eye, after I washed my eye,
Yeah.
I could still see that it's like oily, you know. I could still see the oil film on my eyeball.
God, dude. That's
Yeah.
nasty, bro.
I was kind of in shock lah, but more of like we're afraid that I got some kind of disease. So
I would think so too.
I quickly called my supervisor, tell her what happened. So
Oh my god,
I was
Max.
supposed to go for another 2 more surgeries, but I didn't because she asked me to go and see a doctor. So I went to go and see a doctor at one of the polyclinics, and then when the doctor saw me, then he was like, "Okay, why are you here for?" I say, "Oh, I got blood splatter in my eye." Then he asked me what happened, because this clinic was nearby.
Yeah.
So I say, "Oh, it was this doctor surgery." Then he was like, "Oh yeah, I know him. Yeah, he's like that. Very heavy-headed, you know."
Damn, bro. So Max asked a question. Can I sue a surgeon for malpractice?
Depends on what kind of malpractice though.
But if you sign a waiver form, technically you can't sue them, right?
Technically, you cannot unless if it's maybe the doctor didn't tell you about the risk of like certain medications.
Oh.
If they missed out on saying those, then yes, it's possible that you can sue them.
And Max also say free contact lens.
Free content and oh my god, ew.
In that case, I'll pray me
Whoa.
when I'm awake. Hey, I don't know about that, bro. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot the question that I wanted to ask was about someone asked whether you have seen any circumcision before.
Unfortunately, no.
Okay, so happy
In the
chat.
circumcision cases are usually like infants. Adults rarely. Yeah.
Okay, cool beans. All right, so let's move on to some questions people have here. First question: can you do a backflip?
No.
Oh,
I'm not flexible at all. I cannot do backflips. I cannot do splits. I cannot.
can you
not
touch
do
your
a lot of
toes?
things. Can I what?
Can you touch your toes?
If I try.
Let's not try that.
Yeah, if I try, I'm sure I can. Yeah.
Okay, so do you play any instruments?
You wanna make a guess of what instrument I play? Okay, if Afro is here, Afro, please do not spoil them.
No, I think Afro's busy right now. He's not here.
Okay, Afro's busy. That's fine. Do you wanna make a guess of what instrument I play?
I would say violin.
Oh, I look so
random
elegant.
guess. Hey guys, chat. Guess what instrument Val plays?
More importantly, can my elbows touch together?
Yeah, you should be able to.
Yeah. Recorder. I can play the recorder,
Hey.
yes.
No, but that's not a real instrument. A recorder is a record. That's a primary school, secondary school instrument. We're talking about real instruments, guys.
I
Come
can
on.
play Darut Sandstorm on the recorder.
Who can't? Come on, guys. Think of instruments. Drums, let's say. Guitar.
Should I reveal?
Wait. Let me think.
Okay.
The chat's going off right now, so let them guess the instrument for you. What's guzheng? Is it the one with a lot of strings on it?
Yes, the one with a lot of strings. Okay, somebody got it.
Saxophone.
Yeah.
What's with the Sero? Wow, very sus, bro.
Zero sus lah, that's why.
Saxophone, as in the what's a saxophone again? Damn. It's not a
It's the
clarinet,
Kenny
right?
G one lah.
Oh, damn, that's heavy.
Yeah. It's okay lah.
Wait, is there like a smaller version for you? Is it like a very big size for you? Because I'm pretty sure it's quite about your height, right? It's quite a tall.
Lah. Oh
yeah,
my god, no.
I swear, dude, like
No.
yeah, it's quite.
Okay, saxophone, there are different sizes. So there is alto, tenor, okay, soprano. Soprano is the one that Kenny G plays. The smaller the instrument, the higher the sound.
So which one do you play?
I usually play alto. I used to play in secondary school. That was when I started. But actually, I started with clarinet. But it turns out that clarinet and saxophone, they share the same fingerings and the same notes.
Yeah.
So if you can play a clarinet, you can play a saxophone.
I see.
Yes.
Oh, interesting. Okay, another question. When is she buying a gaming chair?
I'm very sad. I'm very sad that I
my
couldn't
God.
meet my goal.
It's okay.
But yeah, I've already placed order for the chair despite not meeting my goal because there's a wait list. So yeah, the gaming chair should be coming soon. But
Yay.
only after my goal is reached so that I can cover for the chair, then I am going to do the cosplay stream.
Cosplay stream. So what
Yeah.
cosplay? Wait. Okay, another question from me. Do you watch anime?
I usually read manga.
Okay, favorite mangas. Top 3 right now.
Top 3 right now. They are mostly M18 though. Can I say?
Yeah. I mean, this is an M18 stream.
Okay, top 3 manga. DevTube.
What is that?
You don't know? Okay,
I'll Google it later.
it's gory. Yeah.
Is it like Junji Ito type of thing?
Oh, Junji Ito is my favorite. You know I have how many merchandise of Junji Ito? Yeah, DevTube.
Okay.
DevTube, and then As the Gods Will.
All these like horror mangas or something.
Yeah, they mostly all have a horror aspect to it.
Damn.
Yeah, and then the last one, Uzumaki.
Wait, we're not
Not
talking about
Naruto.
okay.
Yeah,
Uzumaki
not
is
Naruto.
what?
I
What?
got to stop you there, yes. But Uzumaki is one of the Junji Ito horrors.
Ah.
Yeah.
I see. Sounds dope. So
Wait,
what's your favorite Junji Ito merchandise that you have? You wanna share on screen? What you have?
Share on stream. I could.
Yeah, just one of the ones that your favorite ones.
I have a whole bag here that I haven't used yet.
Just one, Belle. Just one.
This one? Okay. I guess it's my umbrella.
Junji Ito umbrella. Is it for stabbing people or what?
No, it's a normal umbrella, but I also have this like you know what those kind of like hanging things that you can put at the door.
Mobile.
Those kind of like hanging things that you can put on the door.
Yeah,
to-
it's those like dream catcher type of things.
yeah. No. It's like a. Can you guys see?
Is that a t-shirt? It looks like a t-shirt.
No, it's not. It's actually a very big piece of Door curtain. Door curtain, yeah.
Alright, Kans, good night.
Good night, Kans.
Sorry, Max, that doesn't work. I'm actually recording this for YouTube, so that's a no-no, man. Not doing it. Sorry, bro. Yeah, okay. Another question is why a dog, not a cat?
Why a dog, not a cat? I love all animals in general. Unfortunately, the animals that I really do want to keep, right? They are illegal in Singapore. Like a
Such
bearded
as?
dragon. Yeah, I love bearded dragons.
That's illegal.
Yeah, they're considered exotic pets, so yeah, can't really keep them and make it public.
Oh, how about the ones that can fly? You know those flying ones that can go to your hand? Can you keep those? Those gliding.
Oh, sugar gliders?
Yeah, can we keep those?
No,
That's
cannot.
illegal, so.
Cannot. Yeah.
Sugar gliders look so cute though.
Yeah, they are. But if you want, if you want, you can keep a peacock. Because peacocks are considered foul, so it's like keeping a chicken. So yes, you can keep a peacock.
But not in a HDB lah. You have to have a proper landed property.
I don't know. I think can.
So anyone in chat has a peacock in their house, let us know. I want to know. You'll be on my next podcast, definitely. We'll be talking about peacocks all day.
Yeah. And also, I think okay, cats and dogs, they both have their pros and cons. Dogs, you have to walk them. Very high energy. You have to walk them. You have to bring them go and play. They're very emotionally attached. Now the thing about cats is that because I live in a one-room apartment, right? Then I have to like do things like seal up the window properly and do all the safety nets and stuff. So that was one thing that I couldn't do for the apartment. Yeah.
Yeah. Wait. Ciro has a question. Let me just backtrack a bit. Have you seen Junji Ito versus Hayao Miyazaki comparison image?
No. No, I haven't.
Ciro, if you have the link, do drop it in chat. All right. Let's take a look. Yeah. So if I have a whole, can I consider? Okay, that's a Pokemon. That's not a. Okay, holy crap. That's it. Can you click on it first to make sure that it's actually safe to see? Vel. Is it safe?
Yeah, it's safe.
Alright. I don't understand this. Do you understand this?
Excuse me. Huh?
Do you understand this at all?
The meme?
No, I mean like this whatever Sarah just posted. I don't understand this.
Oh yes. Okay, so basically Hayao Miyazaki, he's the creator of all the Studio Ghibli stuff, Spirited Away, all the very cutesy.
Oh, so it's like cute versus horror, basically.
Yes, but the thing is the artist matters also because Hayao Miyazaki, he's like, you see this, I fucking hate the Beatles. He's basically he's known to be quite a very like negative emo guy, okay? Something like that. But Junji Ito, his art, you can see that it's very disturbing. But he is actually extremely cute in real life.
Okay.
Yeah, so that explains that explains what this is about.
Yeah, okay. Okay. So let's move on from here. Thank you, Sarah, for sharing. Let's see. Okay, more questions from chat, okay? Okay. This is dating questions. Do you mind dating questions?
Nope, don't mind.
Alright. So, would you date a fat man that's good hearted or a skinny man that is fucked up?
The former. The fat man. Yes. Yeah.
Nice. Okay. So then another question is...
But
okay.
I will be concerned because fat men, right? I will be concerned about health.
Okay.
Yeah.
But if the guy's willing to change to lose weight,
Then definitely it's more than enough because the heart,
okay. Next question. Your type of guy and the ideal first date.
I don't have a type. I don't have a type. My ideal first date is... It depends on the person. Especially if, let's say, this person has like a similar interest.
Personality-wise, like what would you like in a guy? Like, ideally, for a first date, like...
Ideally makes me laugh.
Makes you laugh. Okay.
Yeah. Ideally makes me laugh, and like I say, the ideal first date, right, is similarity. Like if we both like museums, then go for museum. If we both like Junji Ito, then we will go for a Junji Ito exhibition, something like that.
Ooh.
But I think my ideal will be definitely not go and watch a movie. Guys, please stop thinking that movies are great as first date.
They're not? Okay.
I don't, at least for me, I don't feel that it is, because in that 2 hours of the movie timings, it's just a feeling of awkwardness and silence between the two of you.
True.
Kind of makes sense, right? So
Yeah.
I personally like hot pot.
You prefer hot pot? I
prefer
prefer
hot
barbecue.
Barbecues will do also, because that is when you can see like whether
They can
the
cook.
girl is...
You guys can cook each other. Like... Yeah, sorry, you were saying? Stop interrupting you.
Okay, cooking is one thing, but whether they will help you to like take your chopsticks for you, or like pass you napkins when you need it, that kind of thing.
I thought you said take off. I was like, hey yo, what take off?
Yeah, I know. I took...
I heard take off. I was like, hey yo, Belle, hey yo.
Yes, I accidentally said take off also, but it's take out. Take out.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah. So ideally it's not a movie. So first date movies are turn-offs for you, basically.
Unless if it's a horror movie.
If it was what's the new one out? Was it Annabelle, or is it like
Nah, Evil Dead Rising.
Exorcist? There's a new Exorcist
No,
out.
Evil Dead Rising.
Oh. Have you gone to see it yet?
Yes.
Rate it out of 10.
Rated out of 10. 7. The Evil Dead franchise movies are very fun. So that is a good first date.
So if I were to take out 7 from the 1 to 10, what number would you give?
Huh?
So you say 7 out of 10, right? So if I were to take out the
10.
number 7, what other number would you give it?
Oh, 6.
6. Okay. Okay, fair. Because generally, right, when people ask the question 1 to 10, right, most people will say 7, because 7 is a safe answer between it being not so good and being okay. So if you take out 7, right, you actually find out the real rating of what people actually think about certain things. So
Yeah,
you can use it as a psychology in case you wanna find out what people think. Like if you ask people to give feedback on your stream, rate it out of 10. People say 7. You say that if I take out 7, then you actually know what they actually think of the movie.
Ooh.
Yeah. So
You are
Max,
very right.
yeah. Psychology, yo. I studied psychology, guys. So
Is it?
yeah. I studied psychotherapy. So yeah.
Ah.
Is she a cosplayer? No. Max, are you a cosplayer?
No.
Okay. So anyway, oh yeah, I forgot to tell one story before we move on, right? About the rectal thermometer story that I wanted to share. Completely forgot about that. So basically, so basically what happened was, right, I was doing medical cover for the medical center. I was a medic on standby. So they were doing IPPT, and one of the recruits actually collapsed and had a heat injury, basically. So he was rolled in up with a lot of ice packs on him and all that. So we were all preparing, wear scrub down, wear gloves, ready to go, right? Then after that, they were doing checks and all that. So obviously, when you have a heat injury, you don't check the thermometer through your mouth or through your ears because your body's freaking hot, right? So that the temperature is not very accurate. So you need to take internal temperature. So my senior medic, which is basically like a staff nurse, asked me, "Hey Mizu, can you go check his thermometer? Use a rectal thermometer and go check." So I was like, that was my first time ever touching a rectal thermometer in my life. So I took it out. I was like, what the fuck? What was this KY stuff? So I just like lube it with KY. And you know what I did? I went to the guy's butt, right? To the guy's butt. I was like, look, what the fuck is this asshole? I can't seem to find his asshole. Then after that, my senior medic said to me, "Mizu, you go one side, you go find your own asshole first. After you find your asshole, come back and just put it in." So I actually went to one side. I was like, really? Where is it? It's like, oh yeah, so that's where it is. So I spread his cheeks way too high up lah, so I need to a bit lower. So yeah, first and last experience of using a rectal thermometer. Thank you. Okay, thanks, bye. Now you all know, man. Now you all know. Yeah, so
Well,
first time for everything. But I literally stood at the side and I was like, where is my asshole? It's 1,000 years of death. I was drinking Monster. Sorry, guys. Hey, I'm so sorry, Galen. I'm so sorry. Yeah. So before we move on to the streaming aspect, if you guys got any more questions about for Val, I mean, she said, okay, well, any more dating questions now? If you guys got, please go ahead and ask away before we move on to the streaming segment. We have about half an hour left ish. Yeah. So okay, Galen asked a question. How should I tell a girl that I like her? It depends on the girl, right?
yeah, it depends on the girl and the current relationship you have with that girl.
Yes, sir.
Is she someone that is at the KFC counter or, that kind of thing?
KFC counter?
Gaiden loves KFC.
Are we talking about Kentucky Fried Chicken or is it something else? Does it mean something
No,
else?
it is Kentucky Fried Chicken. Yeah.
Okay.
So it really depends on like where this girl is. Like, is she a schoolmate? Is she like a childhood friend?
Oh.
That kind of thing?
Yes. And also like let her do most of the talking and you're safe.
Oh yes. Let her do most of the
Because
talking.
it's a big turn off for women when guys talk about their accomplishments and to boost their ego. So like, are you there to listen to share a conversation, or are you there to boast about yourself to me? There are guys out there like that. Like they just need an ego boost, so they try to show off to girls and thinking that it's a big turn on for girls, but it's not. Hell no.
Agree. Listen, guys, listen to Mizu.
Hey, I'm out of the game for a very long time already, yo. But yeah, the game is still the same no matter how many years has gone by. Okay, nothing much has changed on that. So there is listening and understanding of the other party, yes, but you also have to make your intentions clear on what you want. Like, if you were to tell a girl, right, hey, let's hang out. Generally, she would think that you guys just want to hang out. Yeah. You have to say that, hey, let's go out for a date. And they'll be like, oh yeah, shit, this is a date. Then they'll tell you yes or no. Because if you ask, let's hang out, right, most of the time, she'll be like, oh, who else is joining? Because in your mind, it's like, oh, hang out is hang out. Nothing more than just a hangout. Genuine hangout. Mizu knows that. I mean, been there, done that. I mean, made my mistakes, right? Okay. Oh, Wong here has a fun fact. Did you read what Wong just said?
Yeah, I saw.
Hey, actually, that's not a bad thing though, Wong. I think
Yeah.
it's quite impressive. Like, not many guys know how to, or not many people know how to do magic. So yeah. So off Kai Wong, I'm expecting a magic trick from you, so we can watch after off Kai. Okay? Can you prepare one magic trick for us? I want to put it on my TikTok. Use you as content. Oh my god, this Mizu. Okay, yeah. Yeah. I mean, with that being said, yeah. So I think I don't know if this is a comfortable question for me to ask you, but so are you currently attached or you're not attached? Are you comfortable of answering that question or not? If not, we move on.
No. It makes it seem like nobody wants.
Wait.
I don't want to answer that question.
Okay.
It's a double-edged sword.
Okay. So, sorry guys, I tried my best. Let's move on. Okay. So, sorry for that question. Next question will be let's move on to the streaming aspect. So you finished your job. You quit your job of 6 years, right? And then the first question is what made you decide to do streaming?
Honestly, I have no idea. It just came all of a sudden. Like one day I woke up and then I just thought, I've been playing so many games, but I don't seem to be doing anything. I want to play horror games, but hey, I could do streaming. I can do streaming and then I can play games with people so that I don't feel so scared anymore. And then I started. Yeah. It was
So-
actually just on a whim.
So you're actually playing horror games regardless whether it's on stream or off stream, and you thought like, you know
No.
what?
I tried. I tried to play horror games off stream and I couldn't.
How come?
Basically, maybe like for Silent Hill 2, maybe past the first segment of the game, I just cannot move forward anymore. It was just too scary for me.
I
Yeah.
see. Scary. Yeah, I told you. Why do you play horror games when it's scary? Pfft, come on, man. Val. Like,
I like the story.
Call of the Lamb, best horror, says SJ. Yeah. So how did I die in Call of the Lamb, by the way? Just a side-tracking question.
Oh no, dude, you didn't die.
I didn't die! Yeah,
Yeah.
baby!
Dude, you didn't die, you left. You left on your own. You just decided to, like, leave. I don't know why.
Seriously, I got sacrificed today. Why did I leave you?
I think you were upset about, like, the faith in the cult.
Well, Mizu knows best, I guess.
Yeah, and then you started to descend everyone and, like, using a loud hailer, just
What the
telling
heck?
everybody, you know. And then the next day you were gone. I was trying to look for you. Then you were gone.
So I think your cultists kind of got me, and I'm probably dead by then. Probably. I don't know. That could happen.
Your body's not there though, so I don't know where you went.
So you've been streaming for 2 months, right? And I remember I just randomly one day decided to pop by into your stream and just say hi. And I forgot what were you streaming, but you were streaming. I think it was Fatal Frame, if I'm not mistaken. So I was like, hey yo,
Oh, could be.
yeah. So Fatal Frame, because it's a very OG game for me, like in PlayStation back in the day. So yeah, so Fatal Frame was definitely a game that was close and dear to my heart in terms of heart attacks with my friends and my cousins back in the day. So yeah, so I saw you, but I didn't know how you found out that I was a streamer, because I didn't portray that I was a streamer. I was just there to just enjoy your content when you're just starting out.
Like I don't remember either, you know. Cannot really remember.
Okay. Yeah, but well, I'm glad that we're friends though, regardless.
Yeah.
Okay, so a question from the viewers from the forum was what's the general vibe of your streams? Are there any particular streamer or content creators who have inspired you, significantly impacted your style?
Okay, not really. Not really, because I didn't watch any streams before I started streaming myself. So I didn't have anybody to like look up to or anything. Yeah, I just learn along and find out like what makes it entertaining. Why do I want to stay in this person's stream? Why do I want to watch this person? You know, that kind of thing. Yeah.
I mean, that's what I do too. Like, I think taking the best parts of what you like about that person's stream and make it into your own, spin into something of your own. I think that's very important as well. Like you
Yes.
iterate on what you like about the person's stream and just like take it and like, because there's no such thing as being original anymore. I feel like everyone's just copying each other at this point because too many things. People has done too many things in the streaming world already for
Yeah.
it to be original. You know what I mean? Yeah. So from there, yeah. So have you tried diversifying your content to other platforms as well?
No. Okay, maybe I tried to do like some YouTube shorts, TikToks and all that, but I'm still not familiar with like using DaVinci Resolve and like editing videos. So I'm trying my best. Yeah. But I've only got like one video so far and one short. So take it slow lah.
If anyone here knows how to use DaVinci Resolve, I think she's be more than open to learn from you guys. Right? Like to learn how to use DaVinci Resolve, because I myself I can help you with that aspect because my editing skills is based on another software, and no, it's not Premiere Pro. Premiere Pro, but it's more of this app called Movavi. So my friend Spade introduced me to this app where you just have to pay one time and you get all the features that you need to do video editing with. Yeah. So I think I want to move to DaVinci Resolve after I upgrade my hard drive. You know. Yeah. Windows Movie Maker Zero. Wow, bro. Like, wow. I don't know what to say to that, man. Yeah. So what was your first ever stream? What game were you playing?
Silent Hill 2.
Silent Hill 2. So when I caught you playing Filter Frame, that's when you finished Silent Hill 2?
That was probably my fourth stream, or was I already affiliate? I can't remember. You remember?
I think you're already affiliate. I think I can't remember.
Yeah, that could be my 8th stream, because I just started Fatal Frame 2. So yes.
So in terms of genre, you are just treading around the horror sphere of games, right?
All horror games that are underrated. Plus I really want to get into the Silent Hill franchise because I've already known about it for so long.
Yeah.
Just didn't dare to play it. And all of a sudden, it seems that they are going to have a lot more Silent Hill games coming up. So I am really looking forward to it.
Okay, so timing wise, like when do you stream and what made you choose that timing?
I usually post my schedule on Discord, and I know that the timing is usually about like 9:30 a.m. Singapore time. But I will always end up late by a bit lah. I'm sorry.
12 midday.
No. Like maybe 10:30, an hour late or so, because I can't wake up.
I see.
Yes. But I chose that timing because I like to start my day early. Start my day early so that by the time when I end, I still have the afternoon to tweak other stuff. So if I started my stream late, like let's say 8:30, and then I end at about 1 or 2, then by then I'll be too tired to tweak anything at all.
Tweak
like
in what sense?
Tweak as in like, okay, maybe I decide I want to shift this around on OBS, or like there were some technical difficulties. Like for example, today's stream, there was something wrong with my notifications, but after stream I managed to sort it out. But if I was streaming at this hour and after I end stream at about 1 or 2, I may not have the energy to do that anymore. Yeah.
Understand. So what? So when you first started streaming, right? Like, what do you wish that you knew before you started? Like, yeah.
No, not really. I do my homework one, right? So before I started streaming, I've already watched a lot of YouTube videos on like watch this before you stream, or like don't do this if you're streaming for the first time. That kind of stuff. Yeah, so I always do homework. But I think this is a culture in back then when I was a medical sales, person, because we have to be prepared with the answers to answer surgeons the moment when they ask. A lot of critical thinking involved. So we have to be always on the ball. So I wanted to start on the right foot, start on the right note when I started streaming. So I did my homework lah. I wasn't really expecting anything.
Interesting. Limon says streaming can be taxing. So have you felt any burnout so far doing it?
No, I am enjoying it a lot. And I believe I may stream for even longer once I get my chair. Yes, once I get my chair.
Dining room streamer.
Yeah.
Can lah. Pretty sure you can do it. Finally, yeah. She said it's a few more weeks, right? Before it arrives.
Yeah. Actually, no. It's coming next week.
Can't wait. Are you gonna do a building stream like you build out the chair? That'll be dope to watch though.
Oh no, I build stuff very fast one. Because at work we have to build like all those like mechanical stuff also. So I build stuff very fast one.
So as in like you built it on stream then play your horror game or whatever lah, like use your chair as content.
Oh yeah, that's true. I could.
Yeah, you could. It's something different. You have never tried building stuff on stream before, right? Like camera angles and all that. Like I think it'll be a good challenge to do.
Yeah.
And you can also like make it into a YouTube short or TikTok on you building. Then you can tag Secret Lab, maybe, who knows, sponsors down the line, right? Right?
True.
Yeah. So what are your plans for this year?
My plans for this year.
Or streaming? Like what are your streaming plans for this year? Are there anything that's coming up that you wanna talk about?
There is I'm looking forward to meeting the chair goal. I mean, I don't want to focus on it, but I'm looking forward to it so that once it's met and I have my chair, right, then I will do the Ada Wong cosplay stream for the month. So that whole month is just going to be Ada Wong playing Resident Evil games.
I see.
And I think that's going to be fun because that is when I can try to... I'm probably not going to be myself anymore because I want to try and portray Ada as much as I can.
I'm sorry, I don't know who that is. One sec.
You don't know who is Ada Wong?
Sorry, I'm not into the... Is it local? Oh!
No.
Oh, RE. Okay. I remember the face, I don't remember the name. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Sorry. Not boomer, bro. I remember faces more than names, okay? Cut me some slack, guys. Come on. Ada Wong is a woman. Is not Tifa May Wong? I thought it was Tifa.
Yeah, I just hope that I don't disappoint you guys.
See, everyone's triggered that I didn't know who the hell Ada Wong was. Sorry, I didn't do my homework, okay, on Resident Evil. Yeah. So, still, tak ada Wong.
Oh my god.
Yes, bro. Oh my god, that joke. Alright, I think
the joke of the night.
Let me pin that up, man. This joke, man. Oh my god. This joke.
Great.
Yeah, love it. So usually when I see sus comments, right, I like to pin it up because it's just like WTF, you know, like oh my god. So another question from the viewer is that have you considered streaming at night compare the viewership to your daytime streams?
I did, but it's not as good, I think. I'm not sure whether it's the algorithm. But okay lah, so far I haven't really like streamed like very interesting games at night. Yeah, not yet.
But streaming horror games at night is just the vibes, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get it. But end up, I still have like my lights on and everything, so it doesn't really make a difference.
Right. Okay, so a few more questions. Like another question is that if let's say I'm a new guy, I want to start streaming. What would your advice be to a person wanting to start to stream for the first time?
Go and watch my recommended YouTube videos.
Is it on your Discord?
No, it's not. It's not on my Discord.
Okay.
But like for example, like SJ, I think I sent to SJ before a couple of like recommended videos. I think they are super important. Like for example, how to talk to yourself on stream, and how to keep talking to yourself on stream and not feel awkward. You know,
Yeah.
that kind of
That's
stuff
tough.
is
That's
actually all
damn tough.
very important.
It's damn tough to do. Like if
Yeah.
you're not used to it and you're still new, yeah, I mean to talk to yourself without any bouncing back of chats, because sometimes you don't have chat, right? It's quite tough, you know.
Correct.
It's like you have to be talking to yourself in the mirror, like there's no one watching except for you, and you just have to just visualize there's about 10 to 50 people watching you, you know, because I still don't know how many people watching me right now, so just take it as that at the number lah. Valhsia says I talk to yourself 24. No, maybe you need to get yourself checked, man. 24/7 is a bit too much, bro. Just yeah, non-stop. Well, that's a bit suspicious, man. Limon, you're a streamer yourself. What do you mean, this guy? You talk in your sleep. Nice to know. I didn't know that. You need a so you know Vahan as well, right? Or is Vahan from your side?
No, I don't know Vahan.
Oh hi,
Hello,
hi
Vahan.
Vahan. Nice to meet you, Vahan.
Hi.
No. We're just talking about streaming stuff. Okay, in terms of gear, what do you think is the most important to you as a streamer in terms of gear? Like, if you have to choose one between your webcam and your microphone
Mic.
or headset, like, would you
Mic.
rather mic?
No, I can do without a headset. It's fine. But I think a mic is very important.
The fact that you have XLR mics on and all that, that's like way better than most of us here streaming. Most of us are using USB mics. Not usually XLR mics. So I'm actually quite envious of what you have, but I probably will be where you are. So when I do have an XLR mic, I probably need your help to actually tune my audio properly.
Sure.
Cause I probably wouldn't know how to do it, man. Like all the knobs and stuff that you need to turn to make it sound good. You have a mic too. I mean, I'd say most streamers don't have XLR mics, Wong. Am I wrong to say that?
I think most of the serious streamers, they do.
Yeah, but I'm also thinking what microphone. Like SM7B is probably top of my list of mics that I want to get. And that's probably damn it. It's about $500, man. Still waiting for that price to drop, but I don't think it's gonna drop anytime soon. I use equalizer APO. What am I getting into, Arvin? I don't know. Am I getting into something that I'm not supposed to? Microphones. So how long do you take for you to tune your microphone like properly?
Oh, very fast. I actually the person that helped me to get the mic and recommended me the mic, he also helped me to like adjust everything.
Yeah, you don't touch really.
Yeah, then I don't touch already.
Can I get your contact? It sounds like a I mean, like, so that means you buy from the person and the person set up for you, is it, or
Oh,
how
no,
does
no,
it
no,
work?
no, no.
It's another
because
friend.
like yes, another friend, another shop. Then we went there. Yeah.
I see. So yeah, I think it's about the 2 hour mark already. Sorry if I drag it on a bit too long. I hope you had fun. Chat, I hope you had fun too.
I hope you had fun.
Yeah. So is there anything you want to say to the viewers out there, or potentially YouTube down the line. Like, what are your words of encouragement for people who are streaming and want to get better at streaming?
I think you should find somebody that gives you good vibes. Okay?
Alamak.
And then just try to imitate.
Wait. I forgot to change one. Oh my god. Sorry. Scuff streamer. Wait, one sec. Wrong one. Guys, you should type exclamation mark Vel, not exclamation mark guest.
Guest?
No. Wait. Where's that guest? Okay. Exposed, guys. I got exposed. So exclamation mark Vel. Yeah. You're saying sorry. I cut you halfway. Can you start back again? Sorry.
Oh, what was I saying? What was the question?
The question. The question was what words of wisdom and inspiring quote that you want to give everyone out there for people who are starting to stream or who are trying to grow on Twitch.
Okay. First of all, don't buy any expensive gear and whatnot. Go to YouTube, see what all the big streamers they have to say. You know, like things about the reality about streaming. And then once you feel that, okay, sure, I can do that, it's going to help me grow and everything, then you go and look for a streamer that you feel that is giving you good vibes and learn from that person. That kind of stuff. And also don't be afraid to like ask people for help.
Like having a mentor, I think is quite important too. Like someone to guide you. Like when I first started, no one was there to guide me, and it kind of sucked. Like I had to figure out everything on my own, you know. So that's why I didn't want new streamers who are just starting out to feel the same way. So that's why if you guys ask me for help in terms of streams, I'll just help you out in a heartbeat, man. No questions asked.
And also don't lie about like why you're streaming, why you want to go full time, that kind of thing. What I feel is that when you're honest and sincere, then that is when people will naturally come to help you. Like they can feel that if you are lying, they know.
People smell bullshit from a mile away. Let's just put it that way.
Correct. Yes, they can. But if they can feel that you really want to be serious in doing streaming, they will help you. There are a lot of nice, good people here, really.
Mezami, welcome in. We're about to end soon already, actually. We had a very long conversation about the nursing side of things and epidermy and taxidermy and yeah. and we're now on the last topic on Twitch, man. No, I'm not nursing now. Hello. this Mezami. Yeah. So Mez, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. So thank you, Vel, so much for being here and being part of my CuriousCast episode 2.
Thank you for having me.
I hope
I'm
it wasn't
grateful.
too draggy.
No. I'm having a lot of fun.
No, I'm not in nursing. I'm a combat medic. This is different, okay? And no, do not share the rectal thermometer story to anyone else. Thank you. Whatever happens in here stays here, alright, guys? Good Game Podcast. Hello, Limon. Okay, guys, thank you so much, man. So if you guys haven't followed Vel, she streams. Okay, you wanna tell them when you are streaming this week, like just generally?
Just generally, Singapore time 9:30 a.m. on Thursday and Friday. Yeah, for now.
Tomorrow 9:30 a.m. she's gonna be live. If you guys want to catch her and say hi, do say hi. No, most of us will be at work, but most of the time I catch her during lunchtime. So if you are having your lunch break and you want to drop by and say hi, you know the timing, man. It's lunchtime. She'll definitely still be around streaming. So what time do you usually end?
Depending on the game, maybe 3 or 4 hour streams.
Right. That's cool. So if you guys want to follow her, do follow her at twitch.tv/Valhsia. You can call her Vel. So this will be up on YouTube eventually. I have episode 1 and episode 2 now, thanks to you, Val, up and running. So do stay tuned for episode 3. Thank you everybody again. If you want to say bye to YouTube, now is the time to type bye, because all this is going on YouTube. So eventually, so yeah, please do say your goodbyes. And I think I know who's the person that I wanna wanna read. Bye YouTube. Okay. Best, nice catching up. Thank you for dropping in. YQ, I know you and Val have something planned, so I'm looking forward to it. I'm not spoiling anything, but that's all I'm gonna say, just for a tiny tidbit on what's to happen, okay guys? So yeah, if you guys want to see what's gonna happen, do stay tuned and check them out, okay? So with that being said, man, let's go reading. We're gonna read to Excel. She's doing a mental health stream talking about anxiety. So I also want to find out more. You owe me a song, YQ. More like I owe you a song. Yeah, YouTube. All right, let's get reading, guys. Copy and read chat. Maven from Transylvania. Who's that? I know the movie Transylvania. So, yeah.
Maven?
I don't know who's Maven. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for joining in for this lovely podcast. And yeah, thank you, Val, again for.
Thank you, Mizu, and thank you everybody in Mizu's chat.
Yeah, thank you for everyone who's been here from Val's community, from my community, from all over the Twitch sphere. Is that a thing? I don't know. Anyways, let's just end it off now. Good night, everyone.
Good night. See you guys tomorrow.
Bye. Wait, why is he not reading? Manual, dude, is the red function spoiled? Hey Val, I think the red function is spoiled.
Oi.
Wait, what? Hello? Why? What? Huh? It's showing as reading. Why? Read now. I'm clicking read now. Read now.
You know I can click leave.
No, don't leave. let me just read her one more time, okay? Come on, go. Come on. Let's go, chat. Come on. Let's try this again. No more credits. You guys saw the credits already, so let's just get going. See y'all. Okay, we good. Yeah, we'll just stay back. Let's have a small chat after this.
Yeah.
Welcome. Hello, CuriousCast. Let me say hello to everybody. Hi.